Good afternoon. Hello. We have returned. Hello. Right. Yeah. We talked about this before the lunch break. I'm gonna investigate some new VTuber software. So this one will eventually get turned off. So let's see. Let's get it open. See what it does. I shall now proceed to fascinate you with a piece of cheese. Cheese. Okay, there's a bunch of things happened on my computer. Okay, let's add this window just so you guys can see it. Window capture. New source. There we go. Right, okay. Basic setup, I suppose. So select character below. For custom character models, you'll need to model file in VRM or a Warudo character mod format. Place it in the characters folder below and come back here to select it. Okay, open that. And we're going to go into my folder. Programs. VC face. VC models. Where's number 4? Ah, here we go. Face tracking test. We're going to use that one. Copy into there. Face tracking test. Version 1.4, author, me. Lots of variety of motion guests from webcams to professional mocap suits, but it can come a bit overwhelming first. You want us to recommend a setup for you? Yes. Okay, this is probably where my webcam will probably need to shut off. I'm guessing. So, bear with. They're giving last year's Here's a Monster Hunter now as well. Hey, nice. They did that in the Halloween one, I think. So you can get your dragon helm leveled up. See that. Is that and I'm gonna go here. There we go. Bye, everybody. That's very funny that that works that way. Okay. We have been flattened. I suppose I need to... points. Manage points. Everything needs to be turned off. Okay. Do you want to track your upper body? I don't know if I do. Frankly. Do you have a leap motion? No. Do you have an iPhone? I do. Do you have a webcam? Yes. Let us turn VC face off. Eye facial mocap. I should actually be reading some of this. Hello, Growlithe. Okay. Webcam. Webcam-based tracking, responsive. Okay. Secondary post track. If you want your secondary post track and select it here, you can also customize. I don't think we have any secondary post tracking, so let's just go with that. We're having more windows pop up. Making lunch. Ooh, what's for lunch? Character contains expressions that are meant to be triggered via hotkeys. You want to automatically import them and set up keybinds? Yes. Joy, angry, sorrow, fun, and there we go. Now you have set up your character. Let's pick an environment. I want the background to be transparent. Done. If we are using OBS, we recommend to use Sprout 2 plugin for OBS to capture the Warudo window instead of using game capture. Interesting. That is something I will need to investigate. Cheese on toast with extra cheese and with tomato and pepper soup. Ooh, nice. Cheese on toast sounds good. Damn it. Now I want cheese on toast and I just had a pot noodle. For a variety of customization options available in each asset, for example, when you are not using full body tracking, you may select the idle animation for your character. Character animation idle. Okay, interesting. Finally, don't forget to save your scene. Menu save scene. Okay. Seems like nothing is happening right now. Also, this window doesn't actually appear to be updating anything, so get rid of that. Let me put on that. And I'm going to crop it ever so slightly. Wait, no, that's not the one I want to do that to. Soup is for dippy goodness. As it should be. go with that. So there's a me in the background and the camera is on, but that me does not look like it's tracking my face at the moment. Enabled. Okay, we've done that bit. Oh, is it because it's looking for this? Right. I believe that these are local IP, so it shouldn't matter before anybody freaks out. Connect. Oh, we've got something. Okay. Why is my mouth stuck open? Why? Okay. We have movement. My mouth is stuck open. Oh. Oh. That's something. That was slightly unexpected. Oh my. I don't know why my mouth is stuck open though. Okay, that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. But why is my mouth stuck open? Can you do the other beans? If you mean my other hand is currently holding the phone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the phone down there for now. Oh, it's a very narrow window on where it can detect my hands. It's a very narrow window. That's cool. That's doing that with my webcam. But why is my mouth stuck open? Interesting. But this little window here is what's tracking my hand. Yeah, the frame of reference for that is not very wide. But that is an interesting thing. But why is my mouth stuck open? Why is my mouth stuck open? Character. It's not even like we're stuck in an expression. We're like stuck in a visine, maybe? Maybe the base has the mouth open, the program is assuming that's not how it's supposed to be. This is the exact same model that I was using in VC Face. The mouth is shut by default. Warudo mouth open. See, when I hit this calibrate button, it seems to just refresh it. Like the character... Oh, I can turn... Oh. Okay, that's helpful. But the mouth is still stuck open. How to set up audio lip sync? Maybe that is what we want? So when we so it's not to do with the tracking. It is not to do with the tracking, because when the tracking is disabled, it's just there with its mouth open. So it's not to do with the tracking. What if we tried this? And add the microphone. Hybrid. Webcam. Okay. So, some things are working, but the mouth is still stuck open. Why? We got better lip syncing now. Why is my mouth open? You can have different idle animations. That's very silly. Oh hey, it's me on the verge of a nervous breakdown. This movement's interesting. It's very different to VC Face. When I tilt my head, it, like, tilts my hips as well. Program called? It's called Warudo. Probably can't read it very well, but it's written up there. Warudo mouth open. hands are very good. Breathing animation. No, I don't think so. Meshes, yeah, this is all fine. Why is... Put so much cheese on the toaster, when it melted, it merged into one goopy cheese fest. Excellent, that is how cheese on toast is meant to be. It says check generate lip sync, but I think you did that already. I think I did do that already. I think I did do that already. Because the thing is, if I disable motion capture, the mouth is still open. Just straight up, so it's not tracking anything, so the default pose of the model for some reason has the mouth open. And then it stays open with the tracking. Those are some very intense whisker shadows also. I never had that problem before, but those whiskers are casting some very intense shadows on my face. So the hand keeps moving because my own hand is by my face. Because I wasn't joking when like, this is me thinking. I do genuinely, when I'm thinking, I do actually put my hand up to my face and sort of press it. Set the lip sync to facial capture on the mic since the model is reacting to the keyboard and mouse clicks. Interesting. That's that's not going to fix the problem that we're having, but I will do that. Lip sync disabled. Webcam. Okay. There you go. So our mouth movement isn't as obvious now because we have the lip syncing turn off, but you can see that the mouth is still stuck open. It's a different problem, but I don't know what it is. But we are at least not triggering mouth movement with the keyboard. So thank you for that. Valid feedback. When I have like proper face tracking fully set up, I maybe won't need the audio lip sync. Yeah, it's something to do with the model itself. Because it's not to do with any tracking. It's not to do with face tracking. It's not to do with hand tracking. It's not to do with voice tracking. Because when you disable any form of tracking, the mouth is still open. So it's something to do with the model, which is weird because it's never done this before in the other programs. I mean, I assume if I open up this other model, Cool. Turn you off, please. Okay, so yeah, it is something to do with the... It's something to do with the model then, because this model's mouth isn't open. It's a very small mouth. But why though? But why though? You've never done that before in other software. I have already got this page open, but thank you. It's not to do with face tracking. It's not to do with face tracking, because when we turn face tracking off, the problem persists. It's not a problem with the face tracking, it's something else. Which is weird. It's weird. Where are my blend shapes? It's gonna be in here somewhere, right? It's an issue with blend shapes. Yeah, that was my first guess because blend shape is what is causing my mouth to be open. It's a blend shape that's causing that because literally specific to the VRM, the base model of the leggy does have a jawbone, but for making this VRM, I specifically had to remove it. So it's not an animated bone, it has to be a blend shape. So it's about finding why the blend shape is triggering. It's finding where it is because it's a new piece of software and I just don't know where menus are. I don't know where the menus are yet. Thank you everyone for helping, because that is partly why I'm doing this on stream. Sent you a link. Say thank you, because my Discord is always muted when I stream. This is a VR chat. This is for VR chat core. I appreciate the help. This is a VR chat forum. I'm using a different program. I'm not having this problem in VR chat. This is the software I'm using is Warudo. Where? I almost kind of want to angle my camera down so it can track my hands a bit better. Back at the top. I don't need to calibrate mocap. Configure blend shape mapping. Okay, here we go. Okay, I found the configure. Where is jaw open? It's set to 0. It's set to 0. docs page you have up recommends adjusting the tracker attributes to your preference. Specifically, open jaw might be worth looking, even though it's not a face tracking issue. So, can I set this to negative? Where's it gone? Where's mouth? Jaw open. Hmm. 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 This is making it go up. This is not changing anything. I don't feel like this is changing anything. Oh, this is how you get the... Oh, that was weird. Yeah, inverted is how a lot of PNG VTubers move. Oh, we've got even more windows open on this one. Weird. Now we're not even using the phone anymore. Turn the phone off. Wow, that is already getting warm. Turn the phone off for now because we're already having problems before we even try to do the phone stuff. There's a note here that says my model's mouth is slightly open even when my mouth is closed. And it says this can usually be caused by applying AR kit tracking to a non-AR kit compatible model. To fix this, you either need to add perfect synced blend shapes to your model. It's recommended since AR kit based face tracking is much more expensive and you already have the tracking data. Or click configure blend shape mapping in the tracker, set and increase the threshold in the bottom right value to a negative number if the AR kit blend shapes jaw open, mouth funnel, and mouth pucker. Okay, but I'll try that, but we're not using AR kit blend shapes. This one's already gone back down to a negative. Interesting. Mouth funnel and mouth pucker. More than one shape. Okay, can't copy and paste. Mouth pucker. Mouth pucker. That's not in the list. It's not in the list. Yeah, you found the same article the same time I did. Mouth pucker isn't even an option in here that I can calibrate. Media pipe? I don't want to use AR kit. Mouth's still open. Yeah, mouth pucker might not be in this because you switched AR's kit off, yeah. Hi, rodent! Hi! This is so confusing. The confusing part to me that I keep coming back to is when there is no face tracking, it's still open. So how can it be that I have to mess with the face tracking settings when there's no face tracking, it's still open? That's the bit that's confusing me, because every single thing I'm finding is you need to configure face tracking. I'm like, we're not even at face tracking yet. We haven't got there. The model without face tracking has its mouth open. I'm confused. There's a default animation being used in the preview image, hence why it needs tweaking the model or tracking criteria. Okay, nowhere is telling us how to tweak the model, because I want to tweak the model here. Because all of these settings are for tweaking the face tracking. This is the problem with using new software. I don't know how any of this works. We don't have a breathing animation. We don't have a swaying animation. We have a generic idle animation that apparently I can't turn off. Is there no... Oh my god, there's so many. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Okay. Debug. T-pose. Mouth is still open. Default blend shapes. But these are for expressions. We don't want expressions, we're having neutral. Don't think it's that. What if I did remove them? No change. Okay. I may have used too much cheese. There's no such thing as too much cheese. There's no such thing as too much cheese. Maybe it's a model problem, which is ironic because I'm not even going to be using this model. I'm going to be using the new one. But I don't want to load... The new one isn't ready yet. I can't load the new one in here. I would argue that there is, given I have a stomachache now. Maybe you just need more cheese. Testing is how we learn. Yeah. If the problem is to do with it's trying to look up blend shapes that I don't have on this model, then in theory that problem will be fixed when I load the new model in, because the new model does have those blend shapes, but the new model isn't ready to be loaded in yet, so I can't test it. It's not set up. It does have the blend shapes, but it's not set up yet, so I can't try that out. So I may have to just go do something else because I can't do this right now. I don't have any models that are set up with ARKit. I could try testing a bunch of stuff with the default model that it comes with. Ugh. You can just be walking. Oh, that's a bit janky. Why are there so many weird animations? Okay. New end screen. There's so many different... Oh my god. Can I just go back to default, please? Oh my god. Let's just go back to default. Ugh. Background looks awesome. It's like a wolf that lives in the sky. I don't know. I'm out of humor at the moment. Thanks, Hope. Yeah, at least we have succeeded in something today, because I have a new background. Ah. You know what I did fail in? I didn't drink my tea. Been there for exactly an hour. I did in fact forget my tea core. Leave it for a moment. Well, it's not gonna get any colder, so I might as well just leave it for now. I was too invested in what I was doing. I appreciate they give you a free model, but this model is not great for what I am trying to test, is it? Because it doesn't have the same proportions. So I might go back to this. Alright, also menu, can I... Dark mode, thank god, my eyes. Does the pre-existing model have a default closed mouth blend shape, because thinking that would be a reason why it's showing it with its open, this isn't telling it to close the mouth. This model doesn't, so that could be why. Don't apologise, it's a good thought. No, that is a good thought. This model doesn't have it. The new one does, so hopefully the issue won't arise. I'm basically gonna have to wait for the new one is gonna maybe try a different model like the Cobble. The Cobble also doesn't have AR tracking blend shapes. The Cobble also doesn't have. If the problem, we don't know if this is the problem, but if the problem is that the model doesn't have AR kit, the appropriate AR kit blend shapes, the Cobble model also does not have them. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, there's like a workshop thing where you can just find props to put on and things as well. Expression key bindings. So this is the thing that tells it of like, oh, press this button to play an expression, which in theory I won't need on the new model because I'll be using the advanced face tracking. Okay. Add a blueprint. Event. Oh no, I don't know any of these. On Twitch channel point redeem. Good start. Might be fun to set a trigger to open wings example. There is a thing that I do know that this has, which I think is further down the bottom somewhere, is not ragdoll, not meshes. Where is it? I saw it a second ago. There is a thing which is that is called pendulums. I have already looked this up. And you can get the pendulums to essentially fire, not the correct word, but you can essentially get them to fire when a blend shape fires. So I am hoping to set that up. The idea is that I want to maybe make it so that with certain expressions they might move. That is something that I do want to try. Again, need to get the new model done before I can do that. Although, if I turned on face tracking again... all the Unity stuff firing. Okay. So I think down here somewhere, I think. Ooh, mouth open threshold. Wait. Oh, that didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. God damn it, we were close. No. No. But yeah, here we go. Pendulum physics. You check which ones you're missing. I mean, on this model for AR kit, I am missing probably a good 90% of AR kit blend shapes, and adding them in is not a 5-minute job. So if the problem is that we are missing blend shape things, I will not be fixing it on this model, because the new model has the blend shapes that we need. Which is why I kind of just want to leave it for now, because if that's the problem, then the new model should fix the problem. Yeah, if I went and did a new one here, I wonder if I could do it on ear. So input is when blend shape. No, let's go with head position. Oh god, what are the axes? I don't know the axes in this program. X? I literally looked at a video about this the other day. Bones. Where are you? Where are you? Why are you not displaying? Is it a child transform? Ah, here we go. Oh my god. Unity. Ears. Let's go with ear left. Okay, way too much. The new short is really good, Blue. Oh, the one with the leggy and the Volpa. Thank you. Ah, oh look, you can see this little red line? That's the pendulum, like, doing a thing. Okay, let's try something different. Yeah, I blink left. Oh yeah, so you see when I blink, when I close my left eye, the pendulum moves. Because right eye doesn't happen. So you can use this to, like, trigger stuff. Oh god, okay. Oh, there you go. See, my ear now flops down. You can... There we go. Would that have been easier if I'd looked up the guide? Probably, but part of the fun is working out myself. So when the eye close blend shape triggers, my ear moves. So on the newer model, I want to set a lot of... There's going to be a lot of that set up. I want to set up a bit of ear movement. Maybe not necessarily with blinking. I might do it with... I want to see if I can do it maybe with the actual, like, eye movement, because the advanced tracking should be able to track my eye movement, which this can't at the moment. But it should actually be able to track, like, looking up, looking down, looking left, looking right, and I want to see if I can make the ear, like, the ears follow that movement. I was just testing something. And then also I might see if we can get the wings to have a bit of movement as well. Yeah. So there you go, there's the, like, very rough idea. Yeah, if I change it to the y-axis, it, like, tilts inwards, so that's, like, the way I would get it to change for, like, looking. So I get, like, the ear to rotate based on which direction I'm looking in, is the plan. And X gets it to flop forward. Hi, Galaxia! Re-experimenting. It's only half working at the moment. But it's sort of working. My mouth is stuck open, and we think we know what problem that is. It's not a problem that I can fix with this model, but my new model should fix it, in theory. But I got ear waggles happening when I blink. What if if I close all of this down, and then make a new one. The new one always copies the last one, apparently. So if we set this to eye blink right, and then change this to ear R, they move in the same direction. That's funny. So do I go intensity negative? I do. Yeah, there you go. That's very good. That is exceptionally good. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, it broke. My ear broke. Maybe not that bone. Maybe this one. Or maybe it was just a bit too intense. This is very good. Ooh. I think that's kind of achieving a bit more of what I'm after. I kind of want, like... words. Words are hard. Put this back to 1. It doesn't look... It looks a little bit odd, because the root isn't moving. Whereas that's got the root moving. That's very silly. Also, hi, I have a hand as well in this new bit of software. My mouth is stuck open, but I have a hand and I have ear wiggles, so potentially this is an upgrade, I guess. That's funny. That's funny. Scale? Oh no. Oh, Dick! Put it back. Oh. Oh god, I broke everything. Congratulations, I broke everything. And now I'm missing an ear. I'm learning. We're learning. Now I've lost an ear and I don't know how to get it back. Maybe delete that? Oh, no, the ear is gone. The ear is just gone. The ear is just gone. I don't know how to get it back. Blue van cam. Okay. So yeah, that's pendulums, which is a nice feature that this has. It's still around somewhere. You can see it. That's unfortunate. Even if I turn them on and off, it's still gone. Uh-oh. I broke it. I broke it a lot. My ear is missing and I don't know how to bring it back. I don't know, it's just gone. I genuinely don't know how to bring it back. The essence of learning is to break things until you stop breaking them. Exactly. Exactly. So, the ear is broken. It is gone. I don't know why. I don't know why the ear is broken. I can't help but waggle a little bit because this software has that, like, VTuber waggle, which, you know, I can't really describe it other than the VTuber waggle, but in doing it, you can see what I mean, right? Which the other software didn't really do. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Wonder if... Yeah, no, I can't. Nah, I was wondering if I could, like, touch my ear to see if it wiggles, but I don't think I have that sort of fidelity of movement. There's so many tutorials. There's so many tutorials. I feel like I'm seeing your ear flash by now and again. I think you are. Yes, I think you are. I might have to reset this. There we go. It's back. It's going the wrong way. I guess I just had to reset it. Interesting. Let me delete you again. Create another new one. Set it to eye blink right. And then set this to ear right. And then invert the intensity. Okay. So we got ear waggles. Let me make them a little less intense, I think.
Boss dead, level clear. Where do I go from here? Walk home, try to eat. I'm not hungry, go to sleep. I can't sleep, lie in bed. Think about what bag I said.
Yeah, so our ears move a little bit when we blink. So that is going to be like passed forward onto the new one. So the next thing I was going to try to learn to do... Right, well, now I'm done hyper-focusing. Give me a minute, and I'm going to go do this. I'm not even going to the away screen.
Grab a guy, beat him up, threaten his life, take his stuff, fight more people, take their shit, start a crime syndicate, deal some drugs to kids, hide some bodies in a fridge, get killed by my second in command. Level clear! Start again. Still can't sleep, lie in bed. Alright! Look to God, say wow, preach the book and make the vow. Leader of the whole congregation. Level clear! Train a 9Gs, a space trip, 3 years in a rocket ship. Be the first player on Saturn. Level clear! Start again. Practice medicine, pay my fees, raise awareness around cheese knees, cure the famous deadly cheese
Okay. You don't even get the mouth movement when I talk on the 3D model. Okay. Okay, so there is a lot riding on getting this model done. Biscuit. Actually, no, it's not a biscuit, it's a chocolate, because you guys want bingo for that as well. Oh, yikes, okay. Ah, there we go. I was like, I don't like the... I actually don't like the whisker shadow being thrown on my face. So, Well, can we soften the shadows? There we go, we can soften... It basically does the same thing. I don't know. I don't like the intensity of the shadows on those whiskers. Jesus! We don't have an environment because we want it to be transparent. So that's fine. So I think we're gonna learn how to make a throwable if we can. I've got a big old list of how-to videos, I'm just scrolling through them. Okay.
When I'm tired and thinking cold, I hide in my music, forget the day, and dream of a girl I used to know.
Ooh. Ooh, wait, that's neat. A blueprint that I'm adding? No, it's not a blueprint for... No, I've already gotten distracted on something else. I was going to do a throwable, but something more interesting appeared. It's trying to track while I drink my tea. Am I searching this? No, I can't. That's a problem. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Jesus. Things that will be fixed in the new one. Yeah, I know exactly what that problem is.
When the accents fade away, 'cause you're a busy boy and I'm not too sure if I can fit in your schedule. You're from the other side of town, where the world is upside down.
That's very silly. Length multiplayer. Uh-huh. We can add in tail physics, even though you're not going to see the tail 90% of the time, because I always do bust, basically, sort of like chest up. That's very funny.
You're looking happier in every selfie with your friend. You're such a busy boy, but I am sure I can give you what he gives you. So if you've had a bad day, I'm only a telegram message away. Oh yeah, baby, you matter much to me. 'Cause everything you are,
There we go. That's a bit better.
all I wanna be. If I took
You have tail wags.
you, remember me. I'm in love with a fox boy on the internet. Sounds weird, but it's true. No, I won't give up. No, I won't give up on you. I'm in love with a fox boy on the internet. Sounds weird, but it's you. Oh, yeah. And I
Don't even know your name. Interesting. It would be a neat feature, which I don't think they have yet, from what I've learned. A neat feature underneath this would be able to have like a modifier where if a blend shape is active, you can affect the wag speed. So it would be cool, like if a smile blend shape was active, the wag speed would increase. Just happy. That would be a nice like addition. You know, even with the mouth open, I am going to let's do this. I'm gonna put lip syncing on. Because it's something. Because the lack of movement is like weirding me out a little bit. So at least we have like a little something. Yeah, just a little something. You know how you can affect certain expressions with keybinds? Yes, I could. This is a prop? I assume I could call on this. You could set up an animation on the same keyboard trigger. I could, yes. Interesting. There's a lot to this. A lot more than my old program. It's very funny to me that you'll be able to see me drink tea from time to time. Interesting. Make it so that it's like, it's not going to clip through the body. I'm trying to wiggle to see if it will clip through the body or not. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we can add a text. That was just something I saw while looking for the other thing. Add keyboard, okay. That's fine. Tracking receivers. Okay. And again, like, you can have a little holographic keyboard, which probably works better if you do have like a more accurate hand tracker like Elite Motion. This is just using webcam. I will not use that, but that's a fun thing that you can do. I love it when there's gizmos to move things with. So that's fun. Hacking. Hacking. That's fun. Move that. Okay, so we're gonna go back to what I was doing before. It seems like the tail definitely prefers to be wagging like over this side. It doesn't matter too much. Again, I'm gonna have a new model with a completely different tail. So where's the other thing that I want to learn how to do? Probably be easier if I went into their playlist and selected only the Warudo stuff. They've already made like 100 videos on... Jesus. Oh, this is gonna require Unity. This is not going to be as quick as we thought. Okay. Okay, well, rather than trying to guess from that YouTube video, let me just find some of the facts here in this. Because I'm gonna, if I have to use Unity for this, I'm gonna need to know which Unity SDK and if there's any Unity packages that I need to install. Testing model taking screenshots. You own the copyrights of your, which I do. You are under no obligations to stream for it unless you contract with industry. I mean, I don't have that, so I can still do this. I can use it for free then. That was the first time I'd seen that. I can use it for free still because I don't have either of those. Launched to the sky. What? Go. Wow. On keyboard stroke, you can set hotkey to space for ease of testing. Add throw prop at character node. Set character option to our character and the prop source option to the model you want to use. I will choose Sea Lion. Okay. Buried by plushies! That's amazing. Oh, that's a little weird. I don't think I like that one. Grabbing a tail? that's cute. Spook when we talk about Monster Hunter. Oh, interesting. Squash their head. What? That's very silly. Okay, well, I guess the first one to start with, not that, is, so for this, it would be, so on a Twitch Redeem channel point, we would want a throw prop at character. We would want to, so on a Twitch channel point redeem, you would want to throw prop at a character, which would be character 1. Fingertip particles. Okay, maybe not particles. We want an item. Fox. There we go. Okay. Impact particle, we're not going to use. Launch sound, not yet. That's good, because that means I can put Archer back in. Because I made the Archer Arcanine Redeem before, I can probably make it again in this software. My hand keeps coming up because my hand is near my face. Which is kind of funny, because it's not near my face in the tracker, but in real life I'm resting my hand under my chin. Launch, so the from drop down allows you to choose where the prop is thrown from. Above the character, scene object, well positioned, screen edge, or viewport. That's cool. From, yeah, viewport bounds, random position. I like that idea. 2 allows you to choose where the prop is thrown to. Random body position, human bone, transform path. I guess you'd probably want to aim it like at the head. Yeah, 2 head. Scale, speed, mass and gravity, the physical properties of the prop determining how it reacts to the prop. You can adjust these to your liking. Launch torque and randomized location determine the rotation of the prop when it is launched. A lifetime determines how long it is on screen before it disappears. And that's ragdoll. Okay. So, what if we made this on key pressed, getting flashbacks to doing game dev at uni. Oh! It works! Okay. Amazing. I'm learning the 3D things I am become learn. Julia, this isn't Blender. Okay. So the next bit, that was quite simple actually. It was literally just set that up and plug everything in. So the next bit is syncing it up with a channel point redeem. Where does it... Okay, let's just search, Twitch point... I pressed the space bar while I was typing and got thrown by one. We don't want the if branch. Connecting to streaming platforms. Click on the enter flow input of the play character. Okay. Character should now start dancing. If right now our character starts dancing no matter what Twitch redeem we receive. But if we want to display only we receive a specific redeem named dance, introduce the if branch. Let's add it in between the two nodes like this. Okay. We want an if statement, if branch. So we're gonna unplug you and delete you. So we want to exit into the entry, and then if true, we go into enter. If the branch has two outputs, if true and if false. Instead of alternating between two outputs, the flow output is that is triggered depends on the value of the condition. If the condition is yes, then the if true flow output is triggered. Otherwise, if false output is triggered. To test this, you can click on the enter flow. If the if branch, since the condition is currently set to no, if the if false flow is triggered, nothing happens. So nothing happens. Set condition to yes and click on the enter flow again. This time the if true output is triggered, the character does stuff. So condition is, so if I set this to yes and then hit this, it throws. Okay, got that. Now the only thing left to do is set the condition to something meaningful. In this case, we want to check if the tit redeem is equal to dance. There is a node to do exactly that, the string equal node. String equal. Add it to the node editor and connect string equal output boolean data output to the if branch, like below. Like that. Okay. String equal node is quite simple. It compares two strings. Outputs yes if they are equal, and no otherwise. String is a fancy way of saying text. Okay, good. In this case, we connect on Twitch channel points redeemed, reward title to string equal A, and set string equal B to dance. So when the string node is triggered, it will check if the Twitch redeem is equal to dance and pass the result to the branch node. A boolean is a fancy way of saying yes or no. I did know that. A boolean is basically a true or false. So reward title goes into A. We're going to call it Fox because it's a Fox plushie. There you go. Try redeeming dance reward on your Twitch channel. Okay. So let's go to my dashboard. Let's make a new redeem. I probably need to refresh this page. You don't need to test it, I'll test it because I have unlimited points. That way you don't waste anything. That didn't fire. Okay. Why didn't it fire? Hmm. Now this isn't working. Okay. Hmm. Twitch set it to Warrido. Yeah, is my Warrido actually correctly linked to Twitch? Link Twitch to Warrido. This I'm probably gonna have to do off screen. Because we don't want people to see any of my Twitch stuff. Onboarding. Menu. Settings. Aha! Fucking... Let's go through these. So now we go back to the blueprint page. Aha! There you go. It works. That was actually quite simple. So yeah, that's how we make a throwable. Cool. Good, excellent, because I'm going to have to replace a lot of throwables. Though, to be fair, I said from day one I didn't really like the football. Footballs don't have anything to do with me. I'm not into sports. So I kind of always just had the football because it was just included free. This one has a bunch of other ones I can do. We've got a bunch of animal plushies, which is perfect. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many. There's so many. What the fuck? There's so many. Ferret! Ferrets are cute. I like ferrets. Neat. A goose! I saw a kingfisher. Oh, there was a kingfisher? Where? Kingfishers! My favourite! Yeah. Nice. I might... So I know I can, I just gotta look it up, but I believe I can make it so that one redeem can randomly pick a prop from a list. I believe, because I've seen someone else do it. So I believe that is something I can do. So I could just make one redeem to be throw a plushie, and then it's like a random one that you get. Very good, very good. Pigeon? All of my friends can be thrown at me. Okay. Okay, so basic throwable works. And it just has to match the name, which is nice. So, what other ones can we do? Because the thing is as well is that because there's a discover thing here, I can just get ones that other people have made. I'm wondering if this actually, like... A simple URRP Nihilatoon compatible hand to be used in conjunction with Feline's head pat node. I don't know what any of that is. my god, I could actually have, like, hats, so I wouldn't have to use shitty PNGs. That'd be pretty funny. Actually, no, I believe I can use shitty PNGs if I want to, but I can make them follow my head. I believe. Okay. Well, the main takeaway from today is I gotta get this fucking avatar finished. So we add a screen. We go in here. And we add a screen. Content type image. Image source. Oh man. Just go with that. So so it's already in the scene. Attached to character. Aha. There we go. So basically I could literally put an image, a flat 2D image as a hat. So we can still do the meme of the PNG hats, but better because they'll actually follow my head. Which is pretty cool because I kind of always wanted that. And it was always really annoying to try to do. So that was very easy. I just have to get the pictures and there you go. It's on my head. Then I can just turn it on and off. That's so much easier because I had to have them all in Streamlabs as like PNG layers, and now I can have them in Warudo instead. Okay. There's also a chroma key option. I probably won't need chroma key because this black background is transparent. The background is already transparent because we set the environment to be a transparent environment when we first did setup, so I should be okay because green screens don't work well with blue. Go figure. But yeah, it is already in transparent mode. It's just because I'm literally using desktop capture at the moment. Kind of in the same way VC Face. VC Face almost looks exactly like this, but you guys never see the black background because it's auto cuts it out. So that bit at least is very clever. There's a new baby dropped. There's a baby. A baby. Aww. Very cute. Okay. Let's turn this off. And I also don't need it, actually, so we'll get rid of that. Okay, we have learnt a lot today. Always mean green, it means you remove a solid background from any images required as long as it's Creative Commons. Ah, right. Yes. I thought you meant just the world in general, but yes, I could chroma key images. Honestly, part of the fun is having them be shitty, incorrect PNGs for me. Part of the fun is in them being bad. But yeah, we learned a lot today. We've learned a lot today. We technically have our background finished. Had to mute because work. Did you solve the mouse open issue? No. Well, I'm basically hoping that when I put the new model in that I'm working on, that because that new model has all of the correct blend shapes needed, that is going to fix the problem. If it doesn't, I'm going to be a little bit screwed because I am out of ideas. But everything that we looked at was basically talking about ARKit blend shapes, which this model does not have. We'll see how it goes with a model that does have the ARKit blend shapes, which the new one does. The new one does. Handies. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Turn it off and on again. I actually have. Twice. Hang on. I have twice. There you go. It's very weird. My hands, it thinks, are like over here in relation to my body. That's a bit odd. But yeah, I have twice. This is very novel to me. The hand tracking is a nice surprise, actually. I didn't realise that there was just inbuilt hand tracking that you could just have. Which is nice, because one of the things that the new model does have is it does actually have slightly different hands. It has more accurate hands, because I've said before, Blue doesn't have actual big beans like this. She has the tri-bean like the emote. So we're going to have lore accurate hands on the new model. The new model is going to have lore accurate hands. So that should be fun. And it's taken us to 5 o'clock. So yeah. I got a lot to learn about with this. As you're enjoying Warudo, it's a lot of features in it, and I thought you'd find fun. Yeah, I've been thinking about using Warudo for a while. And basically it's just taken me a while to actually act on that. And I think it was probably about November last year that I started to think that I wanted to start using Warudo instead. It's taken me a while to get there. But it seems pretty cool. It does seem pretty cool. It seems nice and simple. And as I said, it's nice to have throwables and face tracking in the same app, because my current setup is 2 separate apps. So I have a face tracker and I have a throwable, 2 things running side by side. So it's kind of nice to have them in one, which would be good. I just hope that the new model does fix the problem that we're having, basically. So, fingers crossed. Think fast! Oh, I'm not good at thinking fast, though. My brain has IRL Twitch lag. Thank you for throwing a fox at me. Wow. Apparently, I saw literally today on... I think I saw it on the Steam page for Warudo, actually. Trending items, Steam collab. Allows you to collab with others through Steam in Warudo. That sounds pretty cool. So yeah. So yeah, new model coming. I like how when you turn my character around in 3D on this model, you can immediately see how fucking broken the wings are in order for it to vaguely look okay from the front. It looks okay. It looks okay from the front, but the moment you turn it around, it's like, oh god, that's not how. Bad. And frankly, the new ones are probably going to be the same, but nicer. But anyway, I think we just close that. Yes, we'll save that. Okay. And that's gonna be... It's fun how responsive it is. Good! I'm glad it's responsive. I do need to turn that off, though, because we're not going to immediately be using it. Thank you for testing it, though. I'm glad it works. They are there to be thrown. So that's going to be stream for today. I really, really hope I can get the new model done this week. By this week, I literally mean by like, hey, if it got done on Friday, that would be cool. But I don't know. I've got the texturing done. We are in the process of like doing all of the coding stuff in Unity, basically, which is a very long and boring process for me. It's not the part that I enjoy. Yay. So it's probably going to take me a while to get it done, but fingers crossed. And yeah, I didn't actually save the list that I made earlier today. I probably should have done, but yeah, the list of stuff is finish new avatar, new stream background, which is done. And then with the new avatar, I want new stream intros and outros and break screens. I want to make the Game of the Year video, which we still haven't done. I need to make January's highlights video next week because January is already almost over. So there's so much stuff I gotta do. Or while also trying to look after myself as a human being and somewhat have a social life and see my friends. So it's many spinning plates. But I wouldn't give it up. I love it. It's so much fun. This is really fun to do. So thank you everybody who makes it a possibility. And great. I think that's pretty much everything. I will see you tomorrow evening for our hanging out with Chill Beastie Ball, which is a lot of fun. I love doing that. It's a good game. It's a good game, Brent. So I hope to see you guys then. So in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!